Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend Show. Hope everyone's great out there. Hope you're enjoying your first day off for the long Easter bank holiday, and Good Friday is no different. I don't know, I've been talking to quite a few people. It used to be a bank holiday, didn't it? But now stores, retail are all opening and saying it's a normal day. People are out shopping. Plenty of football going on, I must admit, and I've seen loads of tournaments on social media. Well done to all the teams who've braved this weather again, because it's been sunny and showers, light rain as the forecast says, and when it comes down, and I am first to witness that, I assure you. I've got myself a nice cup of tea just to tell you all the story, because midweek, Wednesday, we had the kids training, the DXTL Lions training. A few of them turned up, and we were also filming as well. Yes, we were filming as well, would you believe? It was regarding the REFspect awareness campaign. It's not going to be dated because we want this to go on, and we've just got to launch it in time for the REFspect awareness campaign, and I do hope you like it, and I do hope I like it myself. But knowing Lauren, she'll have it absolutely A1. She was brilliant in photography, at angles. You could see the way she was getting things and working on things, and I must admit, yeah, I didn't need my camera. I've done a little bit of filming, I must admit, but I got a few scenes that'll probably come in handy next time. But also, I can't thank the kids enough, Cody, Jacob and Dixie, and also the parents who braved the weather and braved it and turned up for us as well. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much indeed for coming along and supporting the work that we do with Don't Cross the Line. Well, you do anyway, the kids do anyway, because they wear the kits with REFspect on and Don't Cross the Line emblem as well. So they understand what it's about, and they learned a little bit more about as to what it was about the other day, and they took part. Yes, the kids took part. It was great to see them, and also we had to, Jennings Football Academy, I have to thank them, Wayne McPartland and the coaches as well, and the kids there who took part in it as well. Loads of them wearing REFspect on their shorts, and we can't thank them enough for taking part a little bit later on with the referees as well. And obviously it's got to be a big thank you to Tony, who is a referee but who's also acting as an IRA parent. He said he's had loads of practice watching that, and he learns it very, very well indeed. So well done, Tony Mallon. Brilliant. Also Dom, Liam and Dan and Sophie as well for our referees, who also appeared and helped us out with the promotion of the REFspect campaign as well. We could have had 140 referees, but where do you fit them in? This is round about a 40-second advert, so we're looking forward to it, and I hope it gives that powerful message out that we do need within grassroots football. There'll be many more coming like this as well. I've got big plans for it. Thank you very, very much indeed for everyone who showed up, and the parents, as I say, to film this on Jeffrey Humble. And the weather, as we've just been saying there as well, we started off sunny, and then the weather changed a little bit, started going a little bit chilly, and by the time we finished the filming, around about 10 to 7, we were still filming, the heavens opened, the winds increased, and it just went Baltic. We were absolutely freezing cold, and Paul Lauren left her coat with her mum, Sharon. Thanks Sharon for the cup of tea as well. Brilliant, honestly, because we did deserve that, needed it, should I say, because we were freezing. And thank you so much. Honestly, it was really, really nice of you, and I enjoyed it. It kept us warm, and Lauren was freezing as well. But I done the gentlemanly thing, didn't I? I had my nice blue Berghaus jacket on, waterproof, and I looked over at Lauren, and she was filming, and she was freezing. So straight away, coat off, put on Lauren, kept her a little bit warmer while she was filming. It did the job. Needless to say, I was soaking wet myself. Anyway, brilliant. T-shirts done the job. And it's just a message. The reason that we're wearing these t-shirts, as you'll see in the video as well, is to portray the message of REFspect. We want people to understand that it's all about the referees as well as the kids as well. And I'll go into that in a little bit more detail, what I mean by that, very shortly indeed. But also the parents, it gave them a message, because we've got one or two parents who got involved. Thank you very much to Joe and also Martin. The girls wouldn't get involved in it, but we did try them, you know, as parents. And it's not very often that you see parents shaking hands of the referees, is it, you know, thanking them for the job that they did. And a couple of coaches came over there as well, so I've got to thank Wayne. But you'll see that as well. It was brilliant to see, and we're looking forward to the aftermath, the big finish, the big finale, to release this, you know. And I can't wait, because again, it's just about Don't Cross the Line, the REFspect campaign, and what we're all about. And when we're saying about the kids, it affects the kids as well. You know, if someone starts shouting the verbal abuse towards a referee, that is the worst thing in the world. And many of the referees, as you'll see on the video again, wearing the yellow armbands, are minors, and the yellow armbands is to remind us that these kids are minors and still under the age of 18. So adults, parents need to respect that, need to understand it's a safeguarding matter, because you wouldn't like people walking in, parents or adults walking in to your school and shouting at your child for not doing their work correctly or misbehaving. What would happen if you saw that? You wouldn't like it. Well, that's exactly, you know, what these referees are going through. They passed the course, they're going into the county FAs, they're doing it, they're feeling so glad they're going to earn a little bit of money, save up, save the mums and dads, parents, their money, and they're putting money in their pocket, buying the clothes, going away on holidays. It's just a little bit more income for them, and it saves mums and dads going in, you know, their piggy bank or also their pockets while times are hard, and it really does help them out. Now, you've got to look at these as children, not just the kids, the experienced referees as well who took part. You know, this is what it's all about. It really is. We need to respect them. We need to respect them, because they are turning up and they are officiating games. Now, if you look on social media, and I get umpteen messages, and I work with Steve Price very, very closely indeed, and we've had this sort of relationship where we work together to get referees for teams who come to me, and I'll feed them on to Steve, but we don't go anywhere else. We work together and make sure, so when the manager contacts us, then we go work together and try and get a referee, and I don't step on anyone else's toes. Steve tells me can't get one. If Steve gets the referee, then we work it together and we sort it between the managers, and then we thank each other. And it's all about that, because Steve is the referee liaison, and we've got Dom now who's going to be our referee liaison officer for Don't Cross the Line, and he'll be a spokesman. And it's not hard work. Obviously, anything that we do, we'll talk to Dom. Any filming, we'll talk to Dom, get him on board, and we want Quarry Green on board in a big way as well, because now Dom is an ambassador. We just need to get people behind Don't Cross the Line, make it more powerful. And Jennings Football Academy, it looks like they're going to be coming in partnership with us as well, because we need all this REFspect on the field of play and off the field of play. So we don't want people to cross the line. So it's basically don't cross the line when you go out there and you support your child playing football, or even if you're, you know, an adult coming to support your child, watching them referee, and there's plenty of them. All the parents are all coming, and I talk to them, chat to them, and we get on together, and I think it's a brilliant thing that we do. You know, it's all about bringing people together with Don't Cross the Line, and that's what we do. And we can talk to the world's hard knocks, and I've done that, honestly. I've literally done that from the sidelines over the 21 years that I've been running Don't Cross the Line with our volunteers, who were superb. And I've gone and approached them. If they've been untoward towards a referee, I've talked away to them. And honestly, touch wood, in all those 21 years, people have been really, really understanding. And I've changed referees, and we've got Col Fulton, who'll tell you the story about me coming on board and changing what he was like on the sidelines towards the referees. Yeah, absolutely brilliant on it. And there's quite a few referees that we prevented from doing themselves harm by going at the referee. We've dragged them back, we've stopped them, we've calmed them down, and honestly, I couldn't be thanked enough for the work that we've done to prevent all this. And as I say, we're in a voluntary organisation, we're a community interest company. Now, if you look at us, this is what it's all about, and everything goes back. We have our young commentators, which should be today, but obviously Easter, and I think young Dan is in Lanzarote. Great performance off young Dan the other day, and we can't wait to see this film, and what an experience he can show as a referee towards this school. And I wish we could have had our other young commentators on board with it, but it was about the referees. It was about touchline behaviour, poor touchline behaviour. We want a zero tolerance to all that, and we have built that up, you know, from over 20 years ago when we were doing this campaign. People were coming on board, people didn't think it was going to work, and look at us now, down the line, and we know there's organisations who'd rather do their own thing than come on board with us. And I've met a lot of these organisations, and they said, oh great, we'll do this, we'll do that. And we just want to work together. I don't want to make it as, oh yeah, this is mine. I want people to come on board and work together with us. And this is why I'm trying to get organisations on board with the ideas to do things, to make things happen, to help us make it more powerful. That's what it's all about. And I honestly believe we're a well-established campaign now. Over 20 years, we're recognised by football's governing bodies, and Dave Palmer from the PFA is magnificent. Will bend over backwards to help me achieve our goal, and supporting the t-shirts as well for the Premier Games match officials, the PGMOL, on the weekends of the 6th, 7th and 8th of April. This is annual. This has been unbelievable. I think it's 13, 14 years that we've got on board with the PGMOL, and that's thankfully through Keith Hackett, he was chief exec, I think, of the PGMOL then, when I had a meeting with him, and he said, no, there was no question, he wanted us on board because we support the grassroots referee. It was a message that we could send out to the whole world, and when we're talking about the whole world, you know, we've got people using Don't Cross the Line right across the world, you know, the MLS, we have Australia, they're all there, and people still message me, and on our SoundCloud posts, people get in touch with me regarding what we do, the work that we're doing for Don't Cross the Line. And do you know what, I absolutely apologise. I get messages from all over the world asking me could I send out all the details and what have you, but it really is hard when you're trying to programme what's happening in the UK, because we did say it was going to take many, many years to make sure that we can get rid of all this irate hostility. I'm thinking of going to a hotel with hostility going within grassroots football. I really, really respect the people now. And this is what happens, isn't it? You know, that can happen. Look, how many times you've been to grassroots football and you've seen someone going across on a scrambler bike on the field while kids are playing? Many, many times I've seen that, not just on Merseyside, but out and about. You just can't control some people, and obviously they're on the road, but when you start doing these things, accidents will happen, we all know that. Anyway, going back to the REFspect campaign, it's what we're all about, and we want to try and educate not just the children on the field of play, not just the irate parents, spectators. We want to try and educate everyone again about a zero tolerance campaign. Now you can hear this fella, he's going mad, clappers on his bike, because the roads are pretty empty because it is Good Friday, but accidents do happen, bear that in mind. Yeah, so we want your support, you know, the people who are helping us out, even Nathan Batchelor, thank you very much, Sheffield and District Junior League, Lostock Hall, Daryl Cartwright, all the lads, Steve Clayton, everyone who's involved with the Sheffield programme. That league is the largest league in the UK. You can check them out, the biggest league. The fixtures they have are next to nothing. The presentations, I think they have it over a week. That's how big the league is. And Nathan used to be the head of that one as well. If I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, Nathan, but he has been sharing all my posts and trying to get them out as well. It's next week. It's next week that we have this big occasion for grassroots football referees. And we need your support. We need referees on board. We need everyone banging the drum. We want kids to do a little competition if they can, win their team a prize. You know, what would they do on a pitch to make that referee feel better when they walk on the field of play? What would they do to make that referee happy, smile? It's the kids. This is what we want to do, have the kids involved, and the parents. Get the kids involved, and you always get the parents involved, don't you? Because that's what they love. They'll always back the kids to the hilt. And don't forget, those parents are the role models for, first and foremost, to those children. So irate parents or spectators, when they attack the referee, as we were talking about earlier on, this affects the kids on the playing field. It does. It really changed them. And we saw not so long ago, it's all over, everyone's seen this video, all over the screens, it's gone everywhere, it's gone viral. Parents fighting on the pitch, an under-7s game. Obviously, for legal reasons, no doubt, we will not name the teams, we've seen it. I had that video sent to me umpteen times, honestly, it was just unreal. And it's good to us because we know that people are thinking about us and who's crossed the line when it comes to kids football. Now we know the local authorities will be dealing with this one and they do a great job regarding this one, and I don't suppose those parents who are fighting will be in grassroots football for very long now, but you do feel sorry for the kids that they brought to those teams. They don't want to see their parents fighting. What effect does that have on them? It really, really does. Now you listen to this as well, it's the police now, wonder who they're chasing. Anyway, it does have a massive effect on the kids. So what we decided with Don't Cross the Line was to bring that into it, even though referees are at the top of the market for us, because we're supporting these referees because it's affecting the children on the field of play. Now, if that referee goes onto the field of play, and I've done this myself the other week, refereeing a game and we're having a little go at parents, yeah, it could turn into banter, but you do feel as if they're having a go at you, what's this for? You do get questioned, and I was questioned more about the kids, my own kids, and that's what happens when a manager takes over as a referee. And it's hard to try and control the kids, the parents, and try and run the team as well, because Sophie was a bit late as well. She had to rush off and didn't come back till a little bit later, so you had to work out in your head who's been on, what time the kids have been on, trying to give them more time. You know, it was one of those things. And obviously the other manager bowed out. He wouldn't referee for me and do a half so I could have the time with the kids. That was hard, really, really hard. But that's what goes to show how important the referee's job is, doesn't it? Managers don't like doing it, coaches don't like doing it, parents can only do if they've got a DBS and they're part of the club as well. So it's hard. Remember that all the time when you go onto that field of play. So we need your support for the 6th, 7th and 8th of April, which is only next week. Easter weekends, we know that, but there's loads of tournaments. These kids just do not have a break. As I say, I've been watching Easter tournaments all around. Saturday, Sunday, I might be at one myself out and about tomorrow. I'm going to surprise a league and appear in that league and take a few notes. Let's see what happens then. But honestly, it's been absolutely fantastic this week, and exciting for the filming that we've done for Don't Cross the Line. Don't forget what we're saying about the CIC. Everything goes back into the work that we do with the kids, with the football tournaments. We do as much as we possibly can to keep this place going if we can. We try and get sponsors, and we're lucky enough to have the National Lottery on board with us. It reminds me, I've got to do another grant and hope to get another grant in, because we need loads more work. And if there's any businesses out there who want to get on board with us and want to send some money, and even the governing bodies, if they want to send some money for the work that we're doing, 21 years, honestly. Now, here's something I have to say to you, and I don't want anyone to get offended, because I've got nothing against the pets. Now, we go out and we do all these achievements and we do all these climbs, Hadrian's Wall, you name it, what we do, and we try and raise as much as we possibly can, and we don't raise what we'd hoped for, and it really is a real trek. It's a killer. Everything that we've done, the parachute jumping, the mountain climbing, the Hadrian's Wall, you know, the publicity you really, really need. Now you look on the likes of BBC and ITV, and they put on these people from the community who are doing these, and I noticed one today, fantastic. It is what it is, and as I say, it's very, very hard. But when they take the pets with them and they start doing it for pets, people start donating left, right and centre. I can't believe it. You know, next time we'll have to go out and take a massive pack of dogs with us and go and do an achievement, do a parachute jump. I don't mean jump off the plane with the dogs, but we'll go around because people want to donate, and it looks to me like pets are more important than human beings. I really do believe that, honestly, because they raise more money than we can do tenfold, and we just try and do as much as we possibly can. Anyone agree with me out there? Mal at Don't X the Line. DXTL And well done to everyone who tackles all these Hadrian's Walls, you name it. We've done the National Three Peaks, the Yorkshire Three Peaks, parachute jump, marathon. But next time, maybe I'll take the hamster with me and do a little wheelie with it. Kidding again, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. Look at this, the time has flown on this Good Friday. How many of you eaten meat today? I haven't, not in a million years. I'd get told off if I'd done that. But I hope everyone is enjoying the start of their Easter break. Believe it or not, I've ended up with the 4 days off. I don't normally do that. When I was working in my last job, I was right the way through Easter or working over the Easter. Everyone had Easter holidays, you know, not holidays, but had to go into work, but I didn't. Anyway, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the show without our young commentators. They were brilliant. Commiserations to all them who were all having a break and not coming with me. Anyway, what are you up to? If you're out and about tomorrow, no doubt we will be. Please, loads of respect. I'll be telling as many as I can to get behind our campaign for next weekend, 6th, 7th and 8th of April. That is the National Respect Awareness Weekend. Please tell us that you will support it. Thank you to Liverpool County FA as well. We want all the county FAs on, all the Premier League teams on if we can, and I want some of these Premier League teams to meet up with the referee, hold the t-shirt up, all the players, or the club, or officials from the club, and just send us the images, because that would make our campaign just that little bit bigger and get the message out that we need to keep our referees within the game at Grassroots Football. Once again, thanks for tuning in to us. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. I'll give you all the information on what we did and what we were doing and what league we were at, and good luck to Liverpool in the Premier League, and Arsenal and Man City draw, Liverpool to win. Please, let's see how that goes. And Xabi Alonso turns us down. I'll have to go in there, I'll have to see Jurgen. I didn't want to do it, but I must be in the running now for the Liverpool manager. What do you think? I'll have a go. See you tomorrow at 7. Good night, God bless.